So, Super Mario Bros. 35 was released 4 days ago, and if you're competitive like I am, you just want to be good at this game. When I first started playing this game, I noticed a few things that allowed me to win pretty often, or at least get me to a top spot. I have 3 different points of advice for you today, and with these 3 tips, I believe that you can increase your chances of winning. To start off, I want to discuss what I believe is the biggest priority. You're going to want to attain a fire flower as early as possible. When I first started playing this game, I realized that the fire flower is very overpowered, as it allows you to take out a line of enemies fairly quickly. The purpose of this is threefold. It gives you a large chunk of time, it makes it extremely difficult for other players to move quickly through the level, and it also allows you to go through the level more quickly to find enemies. Fire flower also allows you to take 3 hits before you die, and that is always a benefit. The second reason why the fire flower is overpowered is the range you are given when you obtain this power-up. This allows for a smaller window for you to get hit as you are farther away from your enemies. This range really comes in handy when you are fighting Bowser, especially when it's an opponent's Bowser, because you're able to defeat it and send it to another screen instead of going past it, improving your odds at winning. Secondly, you're going to want to obtain as many coins as possible in the shortest amount of time. Normally, when one plays Super Mario Bros., they don't pay much attention to the coins. This is not the case for the 35th edition for this game. This may seem like a no-brainer, as obtaining coins allows you to receive a random power-up, but you should not underestimate the importance of this. The item roulette acts as your safeguard. Don't have any power-ups going into 2-3? Quickly use your item roulette so you hopefully have some sort of protection going into this horrid level. Overall, just have your roulette handy and it'll be your saving grace if you're in a sticky situation. The last tip that I have is to focus on who you are attacking. I assume that this will be one of the most underestimated tools in your arsenal because it seems insignificant, but it isn't. Although it is difficult to focus on targeting when playing Mario Bros., if you master it, your skill will increase significantly. You're going to want to target a player who is small. Think about it from their perspective. If you were small, the last thing you would want is a bunch of enemies on your screen because you're 1 hit from death and you need 2 item boxes to get a fire flower, or you need to get lucky on the roulette. This is why you want to target people who are small. The abundance of enemies overwhelms them when they are low on health. It is difficult to kill many enemies in a small area without messing up once. Also, side note, if you knock out an opponent, their coins and time go to you. We've already covered the importance of coins, and when you have more time, you're less rushed, which leads to less platforming mistakes. Speaking of platforming mistakes, let's go to our bonus tip. Bonus tip: be good at platforming. This may seem stupid, but the only insta-kill is if you fall off the map or you run out of time. If you're good at targeting, you won't have to worry about time, and if you're good at platforming, you won't even have to worry about any insta-kill at all. The way to get better is just to practice. The more you practice, the better your platforming will be, and the less often you will die to poor platforming. Okay, so those are my 4 tips on how to get better. Just be sure to remember the 4 things: fire flower, coins, attack, and platform. If you follow these tips, it isn't an insta-win, but I think that your chances of winning are improved dramatically.